Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I have decided to tender my resignation letter to the chairman of African Youth Council, Dr. Aaron Kebebe, as the president of African Youth. You can find the full letter on my Twitter page at 54LY President, and I'm offering a $20,000 reward to anyone who can take me to meet with the president of the Russian Federation, the great President Vladimir Putin. Here is a copy of the letter. Office of the President of the African Youth, Headquarter, 3243 Roosevelt Street, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Email orgafricanyouth@gmail.com. Telephone 251-222-551-7701. The Chairman, African Youth Council. Date 11th July 2025. To whom it may concern. African Youth Council. Subject: Letter of resignation from the position of President of African Youth. With a heart weighed down by grief, dismay, and an unshakable sense of betrayal, I hereby tender my resignation as the President of African Youth, effective immediately. I have dedicated my life to the service of African young people, those who carry the promise of our continent's future, who dream of a united, just, and prosperous Africa, free from the chains of tribalism, xenophobia, and internalized oppression. I believe in the dream of Pan-Africanism, in our collective strength, in our shared humanity. But recent event in Ghana against Ezendibo, Dr. Chukwudi Ihehetu, who proposed to build Igbo village in Ghana, which triggered protests by the same youth that I represent, have pierced my heart in ways I cannot ignore. The increasing anti-Igbo sentiment and the disturbing waves of hate and marginalization against my Igbo people, not only in diaspora, but within our very African soil, have shown me a painful truth. We are all still divided by the borders of our mind, more than the borders on maps. The Igbo, like so many other ethnic groups in Africa, deserve dignity, respect, and the freedom to coexist without fear. Instead of unity, I now see exclusion. Instead of dialogue, I witness silence. And instead of hope, I feel heartbreak. As a son of the soil and a voice for the youth, I can no longer represent an institution that remains indifferent or, worse, complicit in the face of tribal hatred and systematic marginalization. My conscience will not allow me to wear a title when the people I represent are being humanized for their identity. I do not resign in defeat. I resign in protest. Let this resignation be a statement that until Africa sees all its children as one, regardless of tribe, language, or region, true progress will remain an illusion. To the young Africans out there, never stop demanding unity, never stop fighting for justice, and never let anyone make you feel like a stranger in your own continent. Thank you for the opportunity to serve. May my absence echo louder than my presence ever could, with deep sorrow, but unbroken spirit. Your former president, the African Youth former president. Please share this video to get to the Kenyan people, to get to African youth, that it's time for all of us to unite. Thank you.